stop acting like everything all right, man, when you ain't all right, man. You know what I'm saying? You want to do things again. You'll just drop dead now. Yeah, a lot of folk around here walking dead. Yeah, you think it's just a movie. What the world? Yeah, people perish. What does scripture say? My people perish from a lack of knowledge. So not knowing. You know what I'm saying? We Yo, Mr. Kyrie back in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? Hope all is well with everybody out there, you know what I mean? And I'm sitting here just coasting. Just sitting here just pondering in my thought. Man, mental health is so important. Mental health is so important. Mental health is very, very important. I can't put enough emphasis on mental health. You know, a lot of times, you know, we go and we go and we go and we do and we do and we do and we go and we do and we go and we do, and you telling yourself, I gotta do what I gotta do. I gotta do what I gotta do. You might have heard it. You might have heard it in the past. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do. You right. I gotta do what I gotta do. And I gotta tend to this hymn. You heard the good old saying, you get the mind, you get the body. That's why a lot of us is falling, you know what I mean, in this time. That's why a lot of us is croaking over, you know, due to our health issues, you know, just due to falling asleep behind the wheel, you know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of us are falling, man, you know what I mean, for a lack of knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere along the line, we've been misinformed. Somewhere along the line, we've been misinformed, we've been misguided, and it shows. It shows. Somewhere along the line, we've been taught to go off. We've been taught to spend $100,000 on the house, spend 14 hours outside the house while paying for the house that you never in. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere along the lines, we've been misguided. Somewhere along the lines, we've been passing down traditional behavior. You know, man, watch this. Check me out. Check this out. I was thinking one day, and it wasn't nobody but the Holy Spirit dropped it on me. It wasn't nobody but the Holy Spirit dropped it on me. The Holy Spirit say, if you ever heard that story, watch this. If you ever heard of that story, it was a dog. Watch this. Check me out. It was a female dog, right? She had her litter, right? Previously to having her litter, she got hit by a car. You know what I'm saying? And she broke both her back legs. Previously to having her babies, while she was pregnant, she got hit by a car, broke both her back legs. Watch this. So when she had the babies, right, she would walk with her on her two hind legs and drag her back legs. The litter that she birthed, the 4 or 5 puppies that she birthed, guess what they did? They walked on their front 2 legs and drag their back legs, even though they can walk. Talk to me. Man, listen here, man. Somewhere along the line, we've just passed down trauma, we passed down hurt, we passed down unchecked behavior. We passed down all this here stuff, but we arrogant in our own way, saying we gotta do what we gotta do. You just better be glad. How I better be glad that you brought me here? You chose to bring me here, but then when I'm here, you gonna tell me I better be glad. Ooh, but thank God for the Heavenly Father. Boy, you hear me? Because now you can course correct. Now you can go and course correct. Now you can take your life, you can line it up. You know what I'm saying? You can ask for wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and let him download in you. Take that manual, and just and watch that manual unfold. You like, God dog, what the world? Yeah, people perish. What does scripture say? My people perish from a lack of knowledge. So not knowing. You know what I'm saying? We falling for not knowing. We falling for not knowing, and if you don't know, you can't do. Yeah, man. So mental health is very important, bro. Mental health is very important. We neglect ourselves. And hear me when I talk. I ain't shunning nobody or nothing. This ain't nothing but the truth. You know what I'm saying? And in order for you to heal, you got to eat that truth. You got to swallow that truth, even though it may hurt. Even though it may hurt, you got to swallow that truth. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just that. Listen, man. Watch this. Let me tell you. Watch this. You go to the doctor. Doctor tell you, all right, Mr. Kyrie, look, you borderline diabetic. You got to cut out the sweets. You got to cut out all this. You got to cut out this. You got to be on a strict diet. Those are instructions, right? They just gave me some truth, and they gave me instructions on what I need to do from that point forward. No matter if I want to hear that or not, I've lived a life that brought about these type of circumstances. So guess what? Either I can ignore them and tell myself, I'll be all right. You know, my uncle did it, or my daddy did it, or my brother did it, I'll be all right. Or you could take constructive criticism, receive it, and start, even though it might be tough to swallow, you could take that, you feel what I'm saying, and start making precautions, start making regiments of your life, and start taking inventory on your life. That way you can start cutting out some of this here stuff here. That way you can live an extra 10. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't just keep working and working and neglecting your body. What is you doing? You know what I'm saying? What is you doing? And like I say, ain't none of us exempt from pride, jealousy, envy, hatred. Man, none of us is exempt for that. We was all born into that. So don't think you just, you know, who. No, man. See, that drives me back. That drives me back to a point, man, that we all got to take an account for what we doing, man. I don't care where you at, I don't care what you doing. We all got to take an account big time for that, for the actions that you putting out. Yeah, man. We all got to take an account for that. You know what I'm saying? If you think you just gonna do and get away, that's not happening. That's not happening. It's not happening. It's gonna catch up with you. I'm tell you what's done. What they say? What's done, dog, come to the light, ain't a man. Shout out to my boy, man. Shout out to my boy, my brother down in Bainbridge, man. They used to say, ain't a man. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, brother, mental health is important. You know what I'm saying? I never really understood. Nobody never broke it down to me. You know what I'm saying? The importance of mental health, the importance of your environment. You know what I'm saying? Big time. I'm what they call it? I'm particular on my environment now. When I go in an environment, and I can, when I go in an environment, I change the environment. You know what I'm saying? Because I like a positive environment, clean, encouraging. I like a great atmosphere, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I thrive. But don't think because, watch this here, bird's eye view looking down. Say for instance, Mr. John, I'm the boss man, right? And Mr. John come to work. Every time he come to work, he positive. He speaking to everybody. You know, he giving everybody a handshake. He checking on everybody genuinely. You know what I'm saying? He just, you know, he know what it's like to go through something. So he done been through something. So, you know, you got two type of people, big time. You got two type of people. You got one person that go through something and he replicate it and he keep it going. You got another person who go through something and say, you know what? I don't like the way that feel. I ain't gonna let nobody, I'm gonna try my best not to make nobody feel like that. You feel me? You got two people. You got people who go through things and they gonna make everybody else go through the same thing they went through. Then you got another person who don't want nobody to experience, you know what I'm saying, what they been through. So they try to doggone be as positive as possible. Yeah, and I'm the second one. You know what I'm saying? I done been, man, listen, as a young man, you know what I'm saying, you know, I'm thankful and I'm grateful for everything in my life, but I done been in atmospheres and situations and stress. Stress was going on early for me. You know what I'm saying? Stress was going on early for me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I ain't even never talk about it. I couldn't talk about it. Huh? Alright. I couldn't talk about it. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I had to keep my mouth closed. But guess what they were telling me? How to die? Yeah, they were teaching me how to die. Yeah. Keeping your mind closed teach you how to die silently. You better own your mouth, even if you're talking to yourself. You feel me? You better own your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Call somebody, your brother. Call your brother who you can vent to and get that stuff out. Get that stuff out you, man. For that stuff eat you alive, inside out. That stuff will eat you alive. Yeah, that stuff will kill you. You'll just drop dead. Think it's a game. You'll just drop dead now. Yeah, a lot of folk around here walking dead. Yeah, you think it's just a movie. A lot of folk around here walking dead, man. That's why you need positive spiritual people, you know what I'm saying, in you know, walking with God. That way, when they walk past you, when they feel that, they can come back, they can turn around and say, hey, I don't know what it is, I don't know what's going on. And they can encourage you and they can start, you know what I'm saying, trying to put some, you know what I mean, on your spirit, man, because you about to die. Yeah, it start inside, internal. Walk around with that stuff all on your chest, man. Walk around with that unforgiveness. Walk around with that anxiety on you, man. Walk around trying to beat folk down cause you been beat down. Walk around trying to kill folk cause you dead. You want everybody else dead. You know what I'm saying? No, man. This real life out here, man. We real people doing real things out here, man. You know what I'm saying? We ain't walk around this mug like zombies. No, we real people, man. We got feelings, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying that you cater your business or as a corporate you will never handle the business and you water down. But I'm saying, as a leader, as a person, as a man, when you go in the environment, you affect that environment in a positive way. You know what I'm saying? You don't go in that environment and doom it down to where everybody bowing down to you, and you know what I'm saying, you can't take no criticism, and you can't, man, bump that, man. No, man, that mental health is serious. You know what I'm saying? And now that I know, I'm gonna put you down. Yeah, check on yourself, man. Go get yourself seed about. For real. You know what I'm saying? You sitting home by yourself in silence, you finna die. Don't nobody can't read your mind. Yeah, God put certain people, you know what I'm saying, on your spirit, you know what I'm saying, and as watchmen, and God, he'll have you intercede for other people, bro. But it ain't nothing like a phone call, you know what I'm saying, where you pick up and stop acting like everything all right, man, when you ain't all right, man. You know what I'm saying? You want to do that to people who you know ain't got your best interest. You act like you all right. You know what I'm saying? But if you know somebody who genuine got your heart, got your best interest at heart, let it out. Get it out, man, so you can grow, so you can heal, man. Get that stuff off of you, man. Don't be holding on to that stuff, man. I'm telling you, man, look, man, a lot of folks croak early with that stuff right in their heart, man. They think they're going to the kingdom. They think they're going to see they think they're going to see the Father, man. You ain't, man. I'm telling you now. Get that stuff off you, man. Get that stuff off you. For real now. I'm telling you, get that stuff, man. It's bigger than, man, a lot of people, man, it's bigger than cigarettes and going to the club and drinking it. And yeah, all that stuff ain't good. That stuff ain't good for your health. You know what I'm saying? But your relationship with God is bigger than that, man. Yeah, man, a lot of folks try to dumb it down to just smoking and drinking. Yeah, them different type of spirits and open doors to certain other spirits and all that, but that ain't even the surface. That ain't even scratching the surface, man. A lot of this stuff is generational passed down that you get to deal with. That's what you need to deal with. Instead of judging my man for smoking or whatever he got going on, that ain't, you need to worry about. Let me tell you something, we ain't exempt. And we were born into it. Yeah, so you got to stay before that throne, and you got to stay emptying yourself out. Yeah, big time. You got to stay let God wash you out, wring you out like a rag. Because you filthy as a dirty rag. You filthy. So you got to stay let him wring you out. Yeah, he got to wring you out like this, huh? Squeeze you like this here and turn you. And you see all that dirt come out that rag. It look clean. When you turn him and you squeeze him out, all that dirt come out that rag, man. Yeah. Man, you got to go before God, man. You got to empty out, man. Yeah. Let him take it. Let him take it all. You know what I'm saying? That's what he died for. That's what Christ died for now. You know what I'm saying? You sit there and play hard if you want to. Play like you got it. Yeah, you gonna croak over. You see, a lot of folks, they too prideful. They too prideful, man. They too prideful now. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. All right. Think it's a game. Come on now. Think it's a game. So shoot. Like I say, well, listen, well, hey, listen here, man. You play around, you want to. Take inventory on yourself, man. Check on yourself big time. Don't, unless, listen here. I ain't knocking no job. Don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? Because I work. One thing about me, I'm going to work. Mama put that in me. That's one thing about it. So even though I left corporate, don't think I ain't working. Oh, because I'm working. Don't get that twisted. You know what I'm saying? As long as I got a truck, as long as I got a trailer, I'm going to get some paper. Yeah. It might not be no consistent paper, but that's why you got to put that paperwork up. Yeah, man. Matter of fact, let me check on something right now. Somebody for to tell me. Yeah, but you know, like I say, you know, I ain't, man, listen, I'm going to work. I ain't telling you not to work. I'm just saying, check on yourself. Make sure you good before you go on these people's job. Because I'm telling you, make sure you good before you go on these people's job, bro. Because I'm telling you, the enemy will trick you behind. Man, I'm telling you, the enemy will trick you. Yeah, you come on mine, you come on full jobs, positive. You think the enemy like you being positive and affecting people, and you making people want to come to work, and you making people want to do, you know what I'm saying? That's how it was with me. When I go to work, man, folk love to be at work. Yeah, they love to do their job. They do anything for Miss Kyrie. Yeah, Miss Kyrie, what you want me to do, Miss Kyrie? I got you, man, no problem. You know what I'm saying? It's a good atmosphere. We come to work, then we're going to go out home to our family. That's what it's about. Go home to your family, come home, come work. But now you ain't got no toxic environment you coming into. You feel me? What sense that make? What sense that make to just you going to a toxic place for 15 years? Or for 10 years, or even for 5 years. Do you know what doing your mental health? I don't care where it's at. If it's at a church, if it's at a school, you got to know, hey man, this environment ain't good for me. Yeah, mofos say, oh, you got to stay, you got to learn how to overcome. All right, play with it like that. Play with it like that you want to. It's power in numbers now. Yeah, that's law. Yeah, it's law. You know what I'm saying? So, and I ain't saying that you can't. One thing about it, let me tell y'all something. I ran the plant, right? I don't run it no more, I'm gone. But when I ran the plant, it was positive all around my plant. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean that negative entity don't try to come and disrupt. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean that, that ain't what I'm running from. I ain't run at all. Matter of fact, I just made a conscious decision because I'm thinking about my future. I'm thinking about my wife. I'm thinking about my kids. So I made a conscious decision. So this ain't even about no negative entity coming at me because I know greater is in me that's in he that's in the world. I know what's in me. I see it every day when I look in the mirror. That's how I know I can go in the atmosphere and impact the atmosphere because it's the God within me. Yeah, man. Come on, bro. I ain't running for nothing. I made a conscious decision to step away because I see where it was going. Yeah, man. Yeah, I ain't listen, man. That mental health is important. I'm telling you now, that mental health is important. So check on yourself. Yeah, check on yourself now. Reach out to somebody who you know genuinely care for you. You know what I'm saying? Don't play yourself. Do not play yourself. I'm telling you, because I almost played myself. I did not know how. Watch this, son. I take myself back probably 10 years ago, right? It's 2023. Take myself back to 2012, 2011. I ain't know how to talk to nobody. I ain't know how to communicate with nobody, dog. My circumstances had me like this here, dog. Had me yoked up like this here, dog. I was yoked up, bro. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, that had something to do with soul ties and, you know what I'm saying, having sex and all this here and dibbling and dabbling with all these different spirits and, you know, and doing all this here and all this extracurricular activity. Yeah, it had something to do with that, but it had me so yoked up, dog. I couldn't even talk. I couldn't even do nothing but catch an attitude. Yeah, that thing had me so yoked up like this, you know, I couldn't do nothing. Yeah, man. So one day I was driving in the car, man. I never forget, man. I was down in Valdosta, man. Shout out to Valdosta. I was down in Valdosta, man. I was going up on the Patterson Street, man. I told God, I said, God, I don't know what this is on me, but if you get it up on me, I swear to God, I won't get back into it. Yeah, man, that thing had a hold of me, man. That thing had me yoked out, man. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm talking to y'all, it's from the heart. When I'm sharing what I've been through, it's from the heart, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing it. Man, listen here, man. One thing you gotta worry about with me, if I talk about it, I done walked it. I ain't telling you no fabricated story. Man, I was yoked out, man. I was yoked out. Yeah, I was caught up. I'm talking about, I ain't feel like I can talk to nobody. I ain't feel like nobody would even understand me. And that was a trick right there. You know what I'm saying? That was a trick. It was plenty of guys that probably would have gave me a listening ear, man. They probably would have gave me some sound judgment. But I ain't really, for one, I wasn't raised to talk to nobody. For two, I ain't see nobody around with it that I can just get vulnerable with. You know what I'm saying? So this is something I had to learn, bro. I was being ate up for a long time. Yeah, man, I was being ate up for a long time. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm seeing how folk play games. Man, listen here. One thing about it, everybody ain't no dummy. I'm seeing how folk manipulating this person, manipulating that person flipping on me. Like I'm seeing a little different how folk playing game, bro. And I remember, dog, just not wanna be around. I remember not wanna be around people, man, because I knew they was on the bull crowd. Yeah. Yeah, man. I remember, bro, you on that bull crap, bro. I ain't want to be nowhere around you, bro, if I knew you playing game, bro. Because that's wisdom, bro. I ain't want it to provoke me to doing something, bro. Bro, I learned that early on, bro. You know what I'm saying? How to control my emotions, but it wasn't in a good way. I just bottled it in. Yeah, and I'll wait till, you know what I'm saying, till I can't take no more and I just flip out. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a good way, but I learned how to control my emotions. But I had to learn how to balance is the key to life. I had to learn how to balance it big time. You know what I'm saying? I hold that stuff in, bro. And like when I knew you doggone had tried to play with me, bro, I knew how I felt. But I wanted to do it strategically, bro. And all it did was stress me out, bro. I would plot evil. Yeah, I used to plot evil. Yeah, man. So that's what I'm telling you. As a human, all this stuff already in you. You know how you can see them folk on the TV, they be like, man, bro, I never thought them folk did that. What the world? Yeah, you know how it be. He was a good dude. She was a good girl. I never thought. Cause you playing with folk. And that sin already in us. Yeah, you playing, stop playing, bro. It get real, man. You know what I'm saying? Folk just flip out, boom. You know, and that's what I was trying to tell some people out at my job, like, hey man, be careful. Just kind of be careful how you talking to people, man. Just kind of relax, bro, cause You don't, you know, folk coming out the chain gang, folk done been through some things, and you might be triggering certain little thing. Man, let me tell y'all something, bro. I had a guy tell me, man, he walked up to me, he said, Mr. Kyrie, he said, man, he said, bro, I just did time, bro. He said, when I was at the other location, bro, he was like, bro, they ran it like a prison, bro. He was like, and it just did something to my mind, bro. He said, now that I'm over here up under you, bro, it's like a breath of fresh air, bro. It's like the environment is different, bro. He was like, man, I love coming to work. So, bro, you gotta watch big time. You gotta big time. I know what God was doing with me out in the corporate, bro. You got to just be mindful, bro, of what you doing. You don't know what you triggering in folk mind, bro. You just got to be careful while you moving loose out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Or why you think you could just press a person button, just keep pressing a person button, because you think a man won't hit you, or you think a woman won't hit you, so you just keep pressing her button and pressing her button and pressing her button and pressing her button, and then before you know it, she get that knife and or he hit you one good time, reflexing and knock you back and big time. So you know what I'm saying? You just gotta be careful, man. You know what I'm saying? You got big time. You gotta be careful, dog. You gotta be careful, dog. You know what I'm saying? Boy, listen here, man. I'm telling you, this stuff I'm telling you, just like this. That's how it happens, just like that right there. Just like that. So, you know, excuse me if I don't want to be around you because you got all that going on. Excuse me, but I just not even deal with you, bro, cause I ain't on that. I'm straight on that. You know what I'm saying? All that attitude, all that big time. I'm just gonna get away from you. That's wisdom. I'm just gonna back up from you. Cause I already know what I might do, capable of doing, think about doing. So I'm just gonna distance myself. Yeah, man. All this is trauma. All this is trauma. All this is mental health. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you got to tend to that. You got to tend to that first. Don't put no job for that. Don't put no money for that. Don't do nothing. This got to be together. This got to be equipped. This got to be. That's why they say the full armor. Y'all heard me talk about the full armor in my last video, man. You gotta have that full armor on, man. Your helmet, your breastplate, your shield, your belt. You gotta have all that stuff on, man. Yeah, man. You gotta have that word in you, man. Cause I'm telling you now, folks are, y'all get it twisted with religion and relationship. I know it. People talk about it all the time. They got relationship. You got religion. Y'all try to mess it up and confuse people, man. It ain't that. It's not that difficult. Relationship is just like what me and you building right here on this lens right here on this YouTube. We finna build something. Yeah, that's what we doing. We building a relationship. We building a rapport. Yeah. If you bite me every time you come around me, that's my relationship. I know, man. That man gonna bite you, man. Stay away from that man. That man gonna bite you, man. Or you might like getting bit. So you might just go around because you like to get bit and show people how you done been bit. Oh look. He bit me, you know. So yeah. But that's a relationship. I done been around him long enough to know that this man, he just bite all the time. Yeah, man. So you form, man. Come on, man. Yeah, man. I want to drop that on y'all, man. My wife just called me, told me she got a breath of me, man. Mr. Kyrie, man. We out of here, man. Yes, sir.